I played a FIFA game for the first time in a very long while this year. It's been such a long while that the game isn't even called FIFA anymore, it's EAFC. I had only superficially engaged with Ultimate Team before and never paid much attention to it, but this time I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. At first, I was having fun. My addition came with some perks, the new rush mode seemed interesting, if inevitably marred by the inherent gamble that is playing with randoms online, and the gameplay felt a little janky, but I was so excited by the prospect of returning to my gaming roots that I was ready to give it a pass. For a brief moment, I felt that old sensation of kicking a virtual ball around. Then I played some more, and things started to change. If at first I was content to play a few games, complete an objective or two and call it a day, I quickly caught myself looking at the menu more and more. Are there new objectives? What's today's SBC and do I have enough in my club to complete it? Why is everything so expensive? Why am I not getting any good players from the dozens of packs I'm opening? Why is there only one viable offline game mode? Why am I making a few hundred coins per match when a semi-decent player costs thousands? I'll tell you why. Because money. I'm not a gullible fool. I'm aware every company exists with one primary goal, to make money. But I am also human, and I personally draw the line at the point where making money is done through psychological warfare on the customer. We gamers are customers, whether we like it or not. Games can be art, but what they are for certain is a product, and EA sells that product in the most despicable way possible. EA FC 25 didn't just mildly irritate me, it changed me. I would go to bed thinking of how many matches I need to win tomorrow, in which modes, which players should I use to maximize the completion of objectives, which SBCs can I do now and which to leave for later, how many attempts for this, how many attempts for that. I'd get angry when I couldn't get the necessary wins quickly and play more and more, despite getting progressively irritated by the incredibly unsatisfying gameplay that leaves you guessing if the simple ground pass you're trying to make will turn into a through ball for your opponent. Nevertheless, I'd keep playing until I got my wins. And then, more content. Each day, every day. This game consumed me. The one thing that pulled me out of the stupor was the same thing that motivated me to create this channel, my willingness to drag myself to the side and try to see the bigger picture. I saw nothing. There is nothing in Ultimate Team besides psychological tricks. It never ends. There's always a new objective, there's always a new SBC, there are always daily, weekly and seasonal prizes, there are always better players you can fit in your lineup. And by the time there aren't any more, it's time for the new game. Rinse and repeat. EAFC isn't unique. There are many games out there whose sole purpose is to keep you hooked, to keep you coming back around for your next dose, to consume your mind, time and money. These are arguably the most valuable assets we have in this life, and we owe it to ourselves to drive a hard bargain whenever someone's trying to take them away. I would never allow myself to tell anyone what to do with their mind, time or money. I only ask you this. If you're investing countless hours in a franchise or a live service game with constant content flow that never seems to end, stop for a second and answer this. Do you feel fulfilled? Would you say that the time spent with that game is worth it? If the answer is a resounding yes, then disregard everything you heard so far and keep enjoying your hobby. But if you're having doubts, if you don't really know why you keep going back, if you feel anger more frequently than genuine fun, if you keep waiting for that payoff to finally come, then please stop. Payoff will never come, because if it does, the company would lose you, and they'd abuse every psychological fiber in your brain before they'd let you go. But you must break free. For the sake of money, time or mind, you must. Don't allow yourself to be consumed. Get help.